to the Wright Chrysler Dodge Ram pregame show. Just like the big game, you have to be prepared. And the same holds true when it comes to buying your next vehicle. So be prepared by going to WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com. That way you're ready to go when you hit the lot. Now it's time for us to get you ready for the big game. The Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show starts now. The following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions. Alrighty, folks, welcome here to the big broadcast here on NetSN. Sorry for the little bit of a late broadcast here, but we got some rain in the area. We got all kinds of crazy good stuff going on here, but it is time for some football. Final regular season game of the year here for Shelbyville, and they have welcomed the Hemphill Hornets to town, and a big matchup here tonight, and a lot of things can go on here, and a lot of things happening. As we do know, last night, the San Augustine and Timpson played last night. Joe's here with me. We went to Sabine last night and watch the West Sabine Tigers take care of business over Sabine Pass to secure the number 2 spot in their district. And then we went over and caught the last half of the Timpson and San Augustine game over there. And I tell you what a game it was. It was 13 to nothing at halftime. And then coming up there, oh, there she is. Oh, one of my favorite people.
Thank you, dear.
And here we go with the roster. Cool. So we got the roster here now. But yeah, so we get over there, and so it was and then right around 3 or 4 minutes left in that third quarter, it was still 13 to nothing, and San Augustine went down and they made a score. They made it 13 to 7, and then all of a sudden, for just some crazy reason, it just fell off. And my Wolves over there, they just had an interception, had a good run by J.J. Garner, who broke through out there too. Nothing. I mean, the Bears did an excellent job there in the last fourth quarter, and they're in the last part of that third quarter to take care of business there to secure themselves at least a playoff spot. Where are they going to be? That could be all kinds of different things here, because tonight Hemphill is in town, and even though that they're not looking to make the playoffs this season, but they are still a very formidable team. They're in here with playoff disruption minds.
That's right, all disruption.
Yeah, and see what they can do to come out here and hamper where the Shelbyville Dragons could end up. Now, the Dragons could end up at the top. They could end up in the 1, 2, all kinds of things, and it's really going to come down to what's happening over there in Garrison tonight, as it's Garrison and Joaquin. They're hooking it up over there this evening. So that's going to be a good one. We'll keep everybody updated at that as we go along throughout the night. But I tell you, that's going to be a good one over there too. And that's if Garrison wins and Shelbyville wins, I think that'll put Shelbyville 1, Garrison 2, and then it may put Joaquin at 4 and Timpson at 3. Kind of the way it goes there. But then if Shelbyville happens to lose here tonight, that could put them 2 or 3. And then Joaquin wins, and they could be 1 in Garrison. It's just all kinds of craziness.
You got a chalkboard for that, man?
It's almost like, hey, we need some NASA scientists to figure it out. But that's what we love about it, because it's so interesting and so awesome here at the end of the year with all kinds of different situations. And it could come down to some ties. It could come down to some other things like that as well. And, coin tosses or whatever for seeding. So it's an exciting time of the year, and it's so happy to be a part of it and having a good time with it so far this year. And here for the Shelbyville Dragons here tonight, and the Hemphill Hornets. It's going to be a great football game here this evening. It's a Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. And like I said, we're just going to, the best thing anybody could do here tonight in this district is just go out there and win your game. It's not going to be easy, but if you can go out there and win your game, then, let's see what happens after that. It's just that's the way it's got to be here tonight. So it's going to be an exciting one here this evening. We are expecting some rain later in the evening. And as we go along here, probably going to see some precipitation as we come out here. But I don't anticipate any thunderstorms or lightning or anything. But if we do, it could be a 30-minute delay, folks. And so we may have to shut down and come back. I don't know how we're going to do that yet, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we won't have to go with anything there, as the Hemphill Hornets are making their way to the field here. And we'll step over here as the Shelbyville Dragons are getting ready for the Dragon to be inflated and come on out here. So we are at the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. Oh, no Dragon. Okay, there we go. I was expecting the big blow-up Dragon out there, but no Dragon here this evening. So the Dragon's now ready to come to the field here. And we'll have the national anthem, as the announcer said here, after both teams have made it to the field. So we're the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. That's kind of where we are this evening. We got a lot of games going on. And, hey, come have breakfast with us tomorrow. We're going to be at Diamond B Cafe with more than just one lineman. this week. I think we're going to try to get 2 or 3 of them down there this week. We'll see how that goes.
Cool.
It'll be a good time. So here we go as the game's on the way right here on NetSN.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week with Larry Pierce on the NetSN Network. Tonight, the Hemphill Hornets visit the Shelbyville Dragons with the district championship on the line, live from Shelbyville Dragons Stadium.
Right Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Right Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center. At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here as we have the captains out here for the coin toss. So let's get on out here for that, see if we can see who all we have out here for our captains tonight. And it looks like we have Doggett, John, and Geechee Mathis, as well as DJ Barnes will be the captains for the Shelbyville Dragons here this evening. Let's see if we can get our...
Big question, Larry, is Barnes playing as quarterback? Do we know yet?
I don't know for sure, but I think so with him being out there and he's dressed and ready to go. I think he's pretty ready here. He's definitely wanting to get a game here, I'm sure, get some kind of action in here. We'll see how far he goes. If the Dragons can maybe get a lead here, maybe, which is not going to be easy to do. If they can do that, then maybe he will, step aside. Maybe Mr. McLeod can come in there, but it just depends on how the game flow goes, I think, here tonight. DJ has, like I said, I think that Gavin did an excellent job whenever they played last week or against the Joaquin Rams. It's just, you're a freshman out there, and Dragons win the toss, they defer, and it will be Hemphill getting the opening kick. But yeah, I really think that Coach Jones and Joaquin Rams and their defense did a really good job. Even though I talked to Kaysen about it at breakfast, and talking about, hey, the Rams was just bringing a little bit more pressure. They dialed it up a little bit. When you're a freshman quarterback out there and you see the speed of the game coming at you, it is just,
shake them up.
And so that's exactly what they did, and a good job there by the Jones and by the Rams. They did a good job with that. But I thought Gavin did a really good job. I know his line was proud of him, and his coaches were too. And so, but we'll see if DJ's ready to come out here and get him some game action here tonight. As it will be Hemphill to have the ball first, and I think that is number 17. I got Brady Lane. He is a freshman, and I saw him back there taking snaps here before the game started. So we're going to see if he is indeed the starting quarterback. And being looks like what is the coach's son, as Brandon Lane, the coach of the Hemphill Hornets. And like I said here, while we're getting things ready to go for the opening kick, who's going back there deep? That's the number 15 will be back there deep for the Hemphill Hornets. 15 would be McDaniel. He is a senior running back. Probably going to see him carrying the rock quite a bit here for the Hornets tonight. So we'll see how things roll with that. All righty, let's get ready to go. And ready for the opening kick. Shelbyville Dragons and the Hemphill Hornets here on your Friday night game of the week here on Piney Woods Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us wherever you are. And here comes the kick. Going to send it over to the near side, and it'll be taken there at about to the 20-yard line by the Hornets. Good coverage here by the Dragons. Taking it up above the 30-yard line for Hemphill. And that was number 12 there with the carry. That is Josiah Parks. And it will be a first down and 10 at the 31-yard line here for the Hornets. All right, gives me a few minutes to get into the rhythm of it, but I think we're going to be good to go here. So bringing them to the line. Here's the snap. And the freshman quarterback Lane going to hand it off here, and that's a big hole there. And a nice job. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle there by Hunter Harvey. And, man, whoo. I think that was number 15 with that run right there.
That's the way to do it right there.
Man. But, hey, a nice run, though, 7 yards. And that'll take it up to the 37-yard line, maybe the 38-yard line there. So a nice run there by McDaniel to start off here for the Hornets. But Hunter Harvey right there to shut that down. Going to hand out once again over to the far side. He finds some room and still on his feet, breaking a couple tackles. They'll have enough for a first down across the 45-yard line. And McDaniel. J.D. Sewell on the stop there. McDaniel with another big run there. That's a first down here. Ray Jones first down here for the Hornets. And McDaniel continuing to run. He's going to take it up to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 10. 2 runs for 17 yards already here for the Hemphill Hornets running back. So Lane, McDaniel behind him here. Can hand off once again. This time the Dragons looking to be ready for it. Looks like somebody had a chance at him there behind the line. But McDaniel takes it into Shelbyville territory down to the 47-yard line. At the 48-yard line. There we go. So that's 4 more. So it's a second down and 6 here for Hemphill. Taking their time. And that's kind of what I thought it was going to be, Joe. I think we talked about it here on the way to the ball game here. It's going to be, a little bit of rain out here. It's misty already. It's already been a wet field, even though it does drain well here in Shelbyville. But I think it's going to be a run and ground and pound game here on both sides of it. Lane ready to go here. Second down and 6. Going to hand out to McDaniel. Bring it here to the near side. And a nice job there and a good tackle brought down there by Gus Dumont. Yeah, pick up 1. Pick up 2 down to the 46-yard line. So that's a third down and about 4 here for the Hornets. And the thing is though that the Dragons can't get complacent knowing that, Lane's going to just keep handing it off to McDaniel, because if they do, then they're going to fall asleep in the back end, and they're going to pop a big pass on him.
That's right.
And they definitely don't want that. So here comes Lane coming up with McDaniel back behind him once again, pistol formation. Trip receiver set here to the near side. Going to pitch it out here. McDaniel's cutting back up in the middle, breaking a couple tackles out of a first down. He's across the 40 down to the 35. And Harvey there onto the stop once again, as well as a couple of other Dragons down to the 35-yard line. So that's 11 more. He's already got 34 yards on 5 carries for McDaniel as he's bringing his team right down the field, trying to put up a score here on the opening drive. And we're expecting a little bit more rain out here, but it's probably going to be coming after halftime here as we get towards the latter part of the game.
Yeah, it slowed up here a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little rainy when we got here and putting everything together. Lane McDaniel behind him. Here we go. Hand it off once again. And a steady dose here, McDaniel, but now that defensive front for the Dragons stepping up there in the middle. Is that number 72, Eli Matthews, in there on the stop. And they'll pick up 1, maybe to the 34-yard line. Let me get my addition right here. It's a run. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7th play, 8th play of the drive already here that started on their own 38-yard line for the Hornets. As Lane bringing him back to the line. Now send his strip receiver set over to the far side. This time he's got to throw it out in the flat. And he got his man over there, and it's a completion. Trying to fight for yardage over on the far side. So it's complete to number 7, Northern, on the pass. Bowlesby down there for the stop. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 as that one was down to the 27. So it's a 7-yard pass play. So the first pass of the night here by Lane is complete. It makes it a 3rd down and short. And here's a good chance for the Dragon defense to make a good stop here, 3rd down, especially 3rd and short. See if he can make a good stop. McDaniel, though, going to go around to the left side. He's got enough room for a 1st down. He takes it across the 20. And right at the 20, it looks like he's going to be down for another 7-yard run and another 1st down. That's the 3rd one of the night here already for Hemphill from Ray Jones' 1st down to the 20-yard line. 7 more. He's got 42 already on 7 carries for McDaniel and the Hemphill Hornets. So that brings up another 1st down and 10. Ball right at the 21-yard line of Shelbyville. Clock continuing to roll. Are we at about 7:25 or so left?
That's right.
Nice. So Lane bringing him right back to the line. McDaniel behind him, pistol formation. A handoff right up the gut here. And the Shelbyville defense right there to stop him, and the loss on that play. Case and Lee, big man up in there getting that big stop, as well as number 17, Sergio Reyes, in there as well onto the stop for the Dragons. So a nice job. That's going to take it back for a loss of 1, really, back to the 22-yard line. So a nice job there by the front for the defense for Shelbyville. -1. That brings up a 2nd down and about 11. All righty, 2nd down and 11 here for Lane and McDaniel. Well, a little bit of movement in the backfield there. Going to try to throw it up on that far side. Got his man there, but what a great play there onto the defense there and keeping that clock rolling. It was right there for the...
Yeah, nice safe pass there.
That's number 14 onto the stop there, William Walden. And he was right there, made a great catch as soon as he got it. Down to about to the 16-yard line, so again, a 6. But Matthews right there. There we go. So Matthews right there making it a 3rd down and about, we'll call it 5 here for the Hornets. Here's the snap, going to try to throw it down here into the corner. Got a man down there, but maybe intercepted in the end zone, and it is. And going to try to bring it right back out. Still on his feet here, trying to bring it down, and I do believe that is number 10, J.D. Sewell. So the pass is intercepted. So a nice drive here by Hemphill, but it ends in an interception for the Shelbyville Dragons as that one kind of got up there in the air a little bit, tried to throw it down in that corner. And Sewell back there with the receiver, and he ends up catching it there. And it will be DJ Barnes out for the Dragons.
He floated that one up there.
5:17 to go, and that'll put it out there to the 15, 16-yard line here for Shelbyville. J.D. Barnes ready to go. Going to look to hand off. And the ball is out. Oh, looking like the Dragons might have finally got back on it, though. Boy, that's crazy. As the Dragons got that one knocked out. Not sure if that was Williams that did that there, lost that one, but it's a loss on the play. And Barnes going to come up with it, though, for the Dragons. Oh, that could have been disastrous right off the bat. So that's a negative play there. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and long as it takes it all the way back for the 11. As the ball was at the 21-yard line. So it's a loss of 10. And the Dragons come back out here now. 2nd down and about 20 now here for the Dragons. Into the middle. Got him coming right across. Oh, just misses him just a little bit behind him on the pass. Hayden Shields incomplete. So that's a 3rd down and long now for the Dragons. Just a little bit behind Aiden right there, but he was wide open there in the middle. He might have went for a long way. At least would have had the 1st down. All right, so 3rd and long now for the Dragons. In the backfield there is Harvey back there with Barnes. Now Harvey's going to go from the left to the right side. Barnes calling for a snap, 3rd down and long. Now going to look to find some room out of that end zone. Got to get out of that end zone there. Finally throws it downfield. Got a man, and it's caught right there at the stick at about the 26-yard line. Oh, I thought he got it, man. It was off the ground there.
It looked like it.
The way it was good, I thought he caught it. That's an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up a 4th down and really long here for the Dragons. I thought maybe Shields was able to get underneath it, but not able to. So it's an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 4th down. So the Dragons going to have to punt it out. So nice drive there by Hemphill, but the Dragons haven't had it for very long. Now they're going to have to punt it away. See if their defense can come back out there and hold the Hornets at bay at Scarborough. It's a good punt, and it takes a Hornet bounce and just kind of dies right there at the 29-yard line. So a punt to the 29. Not the biggest punt there, but a good punt to get it out of the end zone. So it will be Hemphill ball. They'll take back over here with no score. 4:04 to go here in this first quarter. Hemphill will take over on the Shelbyville 30-yard line. So that drop there in the backfield kind of hampered that drive there for the Dragons.
I think Shelbyville should keep it on the ground for a little bit.
Let's see if they can figure out how to get there for sure. Let's see. Going to get some things going here on our scoreboard. Make sure we have everything ready to go here coming up, folks. So we definitely keep you advised of what's going on in Garrison tonight. As that's McDaniel right back up the gut once again on the handout from Lane. They'll take it down to the 27. Reyes on the stop. Down to the 27, so he'll pick up 3. 44 yards. All right, so 2nd down and 8. After picking up just a couple there, up to the 28-yard line. And let's see if we can find the game here on the scoreboard. Here we go. No score, just underway there in Garrison. That's all we've got so far. All right, so here we go back to I formation, or I should say gun or pistol here. That's what they're doing. I'm going to get it right for too long. Give it to McDaniel. He hands over here to the right side. It's one of those back there, man. I know it is. I've done a few of these games. I think I can remember. All right, so just up the gut there under that 4-hole, picking up 1 or 2. He'll take it above the 25-yard line, just above the 25-yard line for a gain of 3. 3rd down and about 5, maybe a long 4. And I'm getting a steady dose of McDaniel here are the Dragons, but a couple pass plays by the quarterback Lane, and they've been completed. But now 3rd down and 5 here for McDaniel, and a nice job. Going to catch him right there into the middle. Kason Lee into there, as well as number 72 in on the stop as well. Eli Matthews in there making another stop, and a good job there by the big defensive front for a loss of 1 back to the 26. That'll bring up a 4th down now. And see what the Hornets decide to do here. Is we're already down to get close to almost 2 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. No score. And the Hornets had it for that first drive, and it was a long one, and they had it for quite a while. And Shelbyville just had a 3-and-out and a short punt here. But now here we go with a 4th down and long. And the Dragons better be ready here for this one. Gonna look to pass. Got some pressure on him. And it's going to be picked off once again here. And coming back the other way with it. For the Dragons, and
One down the field. There he goes.
And that is DJ Barnes taking it all the way back to the house. Touchdown, Dragons of about 75 yards. DJ Barnes steps in front of the pass and takes it back to the house. And the Dragons get the interception for the score to pick 6. Taking it to the house, DJ Barnes. And the Dragons, well, that sparks the crowd and gets the momentum going.
I'll see.
So DJ Barnes takes it to the house from, I'm going to call it about the 25-yard line there. So we'll say 75 yards on the pick 6. So here comes the extra point attempt here by the Dragons. And that is Edwin Vasquez in for the extra point attempt. Vasquez. Ball down, here's the kick, and it is no good. Off to the right just a little bit, so the PAT is no good All right, so it's a pick six for DJ Barnes. He takes it back to the house, and it's now a 6-0 ball game. We'll have our Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. It is coming up right here on your Piney Woods Game of the Week here on NetSN.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you. They listen to you. They're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters. You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week with Larry Pierce on the NetSN Network. Tonight, the Hemphill Hornets visit the Shelbyville Dragons with the district championship on the line, live from Shelbyville Dragons Stadium.
Already back here after a 75-yard pick six for DJ Barnes. Puts the Shelbyville Dragons up 6-0 after the missed extra point attempt. And I'll be taken over here to the near side, about to the 30-yard line here by Hemphill. And I think that's number 17, Lane, the quarterback there, is going to take that. He'll take it above the 35 to close to the 40. Number 6, sorry, there. That is White. And Sewell on the stop. So Hemphill will get it back here now, trailing with 1:38 to play here into this first quarter. Hemphill ball. They'll have it there on their own 40-yard line. And Hemphill's done a good job. Like I said, that first drive, they had it for over 6.5 minutes, and then they ended up in an interception there in the end zone. And then just a short little 3-and-out there by the Dragons, and then getting a short field there, and then another interception there. So see if the Hemphill now can gather themselves up here and get ready to go after that. Lane going to pitch it out there to McDaniel. McDaniel turned the corner over the far side. Now he's going to break a tackle. He's going to go down the sideline. Watch out. He's gone. I don't know if they're going to get him. McDaniel, they might finally push it. Oh, he does. Does he step out of bounds close? Oh, does he go all the way in? Oh, he is in for the touchdown. So nice job to answer right back. 60 yards for McDaniel, taking it to the house down the sideline. I thought maybe they might have pushed him out down there, but he found some room around the edge, and he got himself a block, and it's a touchdown Hornets. 60 yards for McDaniel. Well, I'll tell you, they needed that one right there after that
I didn't see that coming.
Ah, man. So on the 60-yard touchdown run, now they come out here for the extra point. I thought he might have got pushed out. He might have stepped out just a little bit short, but they said, no, he gets there. So McDaniel will be back there now. See if he'll get that 2-point conversion opportunity. And they run it over to the far side.
Oh.
And he does going to get in over there. So now the Dragons will trail 7-6 here after a 60-yard run into 8-6. Sorry, 2-point conversion is good, and it will be an 8-6 ball game. We'll be right back. NetSN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected Best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed, since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
All righty, we're back here ready to go for a Shelby Savings Bank kickoff coming up. And I tell you what, man, that was a big run and a big answer right back there for the Hemphill Hornets. As they now lead at 8-6. The Shelbyville Dragons going to have to come out here. Haven't had but 3 plays on offense. So we'll see if they can come out here and get that rocking and rolling. Still no score reported over there in Garrison or Joaquin on the scoreboard as of yet. So we'll keep an eye on that one. And now ready for the kick. Back deep for the Dragons. Oh, they're going to try a little short kick there. Oh, confused the camera.
That's pretty short.
Nice job. Jump on it. There we go.
Nobody knew what to do.
Yeah. Is that Stovall? Who did that? That's a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do. Jump right on it. It's my boy Jose Gonzalez right there, number 51, that did that. So he's going to give a good field position here at Shelbyville. Everybody kind of looked at it.
He'd been to breakfast, right?
Oh, yeah. He's probably going to be down there again tomorrow. We're going to have a couple of the guys down there tomorrow.
Good.
And so we're going to have a good time with that. All right, so with 1:27 to go here, excellent field position here after a wonderful play there by my boy Jose Reyes at the 42-yard line. First down and 10 here for the Dragons. Now, they couldn't ask for a better starting field position here after giving up that touchdown. And in the backfield on his own here is DJ Barnes. Ready for the play here. Sending Harvey in motion, left to the right side. Gonna hand off to Harvey. Harvey gonna find some room in the middle. Hunter crossed the 35-yard line. Oh, we got some penalty flags coming in. That could be.
Was that a face mask?
It might have been. They got penalty flags all over the place. It come from everywhere. That could possibly be as Hunter Harvey takes it all the way up to the 32-yard line. From the, where did they start off at the 42? So Harvey picking up 10 there. But let's see what the penalty flags are. They came from all over the place. It was raining laundry out there on the field. Personal foul.
Kind of looks like his, well, let's see.
Face mask. So they're going to add 15 to the end of the run. So the penalty will be big there. Now, sure, nobody wants to grab that face mask. And, you know.
Well, you could tell his head got jerked.
Yeah, his head definitely got jerked out there. But that'll take it all the way down to the 17-yard line. So the penalty down to the 18-yard line. So really the first penalty of the night. That's a 15-yarder here against Hemphill. That's a Ray Jones first down. First one of the night here for the Dragons. Here we go. As I'm going to hand off to Harvey once again. He's coming here to the near side. Hunter going to turn the corner. Round in at the 5-yard line. Still fight for yardage.
Fumble.
Ball came out.
Went out of bounds.
It goes out of bounds, and fortunate there for the Dragons as Harvey takes it all the way down, and it'll be a first down and goal from the 2-yard line. First goal for the Dragons. So Harvey gets him down there, and the ball comes out. But unfortunately, goes out of bounds, and it'll stay Shelbyville Dragon ball. First and goal from the 2. Harvey staying in the background there. He'll be in the backfield, I should say. He'll stay to the right side of Barnes. This time I'm going to hand off to Hunter. He's got him down there. So Hunter will take it in from 2 yards out. Touchdown, Dragons. So Hunter Harvey takes it in for the score. 2 yards out, and he'll get the touchdown. So nice job as Hunter got him all the way down there. So might as well feed him the dessert afterwards.
That's right.
So a nice job there by Hunter Harvey. Takes it down in a rushing touchdown. He's got 28 yards on 3 carries. 1 touchdown here. And Velasquez is going to come in here, try the extra point for the Dragons. As it's now a 12-8 ball game. Going to go to the 2-point conversion here. Barnes going to throw it over into the middle. And it's going to be. They do get it down there to dog it. So there we go. The point after is good. 2-point conversion. They have me confused. Wow. 2-point conversion is good. All right, we're going to take a break and see if I can't get myself in a little better way, man. I'm having a little issue here. I don't know what it is.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here after a 4-play, 18-second drive, 42 yards, and it culminates in a 2-yard run there by Hunter Harvey, and they also get the 2-point conversion. Will the Dragons, and now it will be a 14-8 ball game with 1:09 left to go here into this first quarter. And I'm trying to get all the stuff together. Hey, Joey, we were talking about that cool place that you work out here and do some good stuff with.
Shelby County Outreach Ministries.
I tell you what, they do an awesome job down there. If you they have the store over there as well.
Unique Boutique.
Unique Boutique, and tell you what, if you need some help, some food.
That's right.
That kind of stuff like that. That's a place to go, man. And they do a great job for our community. I want to say thank you to them folks. All right, so our Shelby Savings Bank kickoff, and this one's going to be deep, and it'll be taken here on the 21-yard line. The same things they did last time here, trying to find a lane. Is still on his feet. Good job running the ball back here. So number 12 with the carry there, that is Parks. So on their own 38-yard line, Hemphill on their own 38-yard line. We'll take over here with 1:01 on the clock. And Lane ready to come back out. He's got first down at 10 here. And ready to go here for the Hornets. Bring in the jumbo package here. And it gets started to run. Give it to McDaniel. He has hit hard into the backfield and driven back. What a great play there on that far side. Was that number 51, Mr. Oh, that was number 17. That was number 51. That was Jose Gonzalez over there with that one. A big play there with Jose. And the loss all the way back to the 35-yard line. That's a loss of 3 yards. Jose, what a great play. Jose read that one and was ready for it. So that makes it second down and 13 for Lane and his offense. Going to give to McDaniel over to that far side once again. And here the Dragons went on there. He meet him right there at the line of scrimmage. No gain onto that carry. John getting in there in the action out there, the senior tonight. So that brings up a third down. They gave him one on that one. Third down and about 12 here for the Hornets. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter, I do believe. And it is the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it will be a 14-8 lead for the Shelbyville Dragons over the Hemphill Hornets here in a big game tonight on NetSN.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
Already to the second quarter we go. Into the Shelbyville Dragons now up by a score of 14-6. And you got some information for us there, man?
Yeah, Larry, we'd like to thank all the pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsors across all Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions tonight. They include Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hope Medical, Ray Jones Chevrolet, Farmers State Bank, Elite Hair Design, Wiggins Farm, Blake Furniture, and Aurora Concepts. And we appreciate all these sponsors and their support of the area athletics.
Yes, we do. Here we go. Lane now as we switch in is going to hand out to McDaniel. No, he's going to roll over to his right side, put it up there. He's got to dump it off. He's got his man, and they got a big tight end right there. And look at him, and he is elusive and big, and he will run over you. I like this kid. That's number 19 on that one. And boy, I tell you what, he was all over. Evan McFarland. He is on the pass there. It's enough for a first down there for the Hemphill Hornets as he takes it all the way down to the 43-yard line of Shelbyville. That's 22 yards on that one. So the one thing we say about Lane and the freshman quarterback, he is 3 for 3 for 35 yards on the afternoon or the evening here tonight. That's a run up the middle by McDaniel up to the 41-yard line for a gain of 2. So 2 more. Matthews and Lee on the stop there for the Dragons. So it's a second down and about 7 here as we're now into the second quarter. 14-6 is the score. Still haven't got any updates or any score there from Joaquin and Garrison on that game over there. So anybody has any updates or something?
Are they 7:30 games too?
As far as I know, they were going to be, yeah.
I think they were.
We're going to see what they come up with. We can find out some information. Here's Lane. They're going to hand out another great play in the backfield here. Another good job. Jose Gonzalez in the backfield for a loss. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss behind that. Make it a third down and about 11 as it goes all the way back to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, they are 7:30 starters. I've been announcing them all week. I think I'd know. But it's nice the rain's held up.
So far. So that makes a third down and about 11 here for Hemphill and the Hornets. That clock continuing to roll. So we've got some scores up here on one of the other sides. All right, so McDaniel and Lane in the backfield here. Twin receivers head over to the far side. Low snap. Going to handle McDaniel. Oh, my goodness. And he is took down hard and big time loss in the back. Number 14 of that is William Walden back there. He came in and just stuffed that play for a fourth down and long now. After that one, all the way back to the 49-yard line. That's a loss of 5. Blew that play up.
Yeah, that was a big play.
So up to 16 carries of 43 yards, and now last couple going backwards here for McDaniel. So he's back to 38 after that loss right there. Fourth down long, high snap. Dragons after, may get a, they do get it out, but it is blocked. Now they picked it up there on the far side, taking it down the sideline for the Dragons, trying to get a special team score. And is he going to get there? It's going to be awful close. He's going to be out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. Who picked it up and took it?
Was that Cason Lee?
I might have been.
That was Cason Lee.
Big Cason Lee picks it up and takes it all the way down to the 2-yard line. You gotta love it when the big man gets the ball and takes it down the field.
We may be seeing him for breakfast tomorrow.
Oh, I think so. Wow, the blocked punt. And Walden with the blocked punt there from what I'm hearing. And Cason Lee, the big man, takes it down the field, and he's all the way down with a first down and goal from the 3-yard line. You know he wanted to score, too.
Oh, yeah.
So put him in the backfield, let him run it, Coach.
I was just thinking that. I swear to God. Who's going to stop him?
Right. Going to hand off here. Going to bring over to the near side. Take it into there for the score. And Hunter Harvey is going to have his second rushing touchdown of the game as he takes it in from 3 yards out for the score. So nice job there by Hunter Harvey. After the special teams has been taking care of business here for the Shelbyville Dragons tonight, as the blocked punt there after the high snap tried to get it away and it gets bunked by Walden, and then big man Casey Lee takes up and he gets knocked out of bounds there at about the 3-yard line. Give it to Hunter Harvey and he takes it into the score, and it is now a 20-8 ball game with Velasquez ready to go for the extra point attempt, and the kick is up and it is good this time. So the PAT is good. And that'll move it up to a 21-8 ball game.
He's getting a big hug from the coach.
Yeah, might want to get him some oxygen after that run right there. All right, so it is now a 21-8 ball game with 9:20 left to go here into this first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our Farmer State Bank halftime report, and we have an interview with Mr. Cason Lee, as a matter of fact, so we'll be able to check that out coming up. That's at halftime here on the NetSN. We'll be back.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
All righty, so do get our first update there. I'm trying to find out some of the scores there. I got Garrison 0 and Joaquin 8 in that first quarter is what I've got so far. Checking on a couple of my scores here, but I haven't got too much out there yet, so we'll see what we got going on here. So a nice job there by the Dragons to just special teams. I mean, we've had interceptions, though. I mean, the defense there,
right?
The block punt, and but hey, I'll take all that in just second, interception for the touchdown. And now the block punt, and this is
it's been
all kinds of facets of the game.
Exciting game.
See if we can keep that up here. And the Hornets now see if they can get back to that first drive. They had a great first drive. They ended up in a turnover there at the end of the first drive. But I'll tell you, it was a great drive there. I hope that gets into the end zone, and it does. And it rolls in there for a touchback. So it will be the Hemphill Hornets now ready to go. As they say, it is 8-0 Joaquin there in Garrison in that ball game. That's for sure. So it's kind of where we are here. Now it's going to be Lane and his offense coming back out here. They've done an excellent job here tonight, with the exception of the couple of the two interceptions right there. But I mean, I think Lane's done a really good job. He's thrown the ball very well. He's got himself some good completions, and his receivers have got some yards up after that. They've run the ball pretty good there, but kind of getting a little predictable on some of it there. I think that's why the Dragons are able to disrupt some of that back there. But the Hornets are definitely going to have to come out here and see if they can
they're going to shake
keep that ball moving. So they'll have it at their own 25-yard line with 9:28 to go till half. Yeah, looks like we got the Hemphill band out there too, so maybe we'll have the Hemphill band at halftime. We'll see how that goes. So here we go. It's Hemphill going to give it to McDaniel. McDaniel trying to bring it here to the near side, breaking a couple of tackles, still on his feet, takes it across the 25 up to about to the 28-yard line, up to the 27. So 2 yards there. Second down and 8. I guess I could do that. So that'll keep that clock rolling here and keeping the ball rolling and keeping the clock rolling and just a big run game here is what Hemphill really needs to just continue with. Just keep pounding out there. They got a good sized line there. They just got to make sure that they're keep moving it forward. Here's the pitch to McDaniel. McDaniel getting flushed in the backfield now. Now tries to turn the corner, and he's going to be mad. He is just and dropped. Oh, Lord.
Dog it.
That was dog it.
Dog
Man. Doggett going to drop him.
That was a perfect form tackle.
Yes, it was. And that's going to knock the air of the young man there to about the 22-yard line.
He's still down.
So up to the 22-yard line.
He picked him up and put him on his back.
Yeah, so at the 22-yard line, we got a injury timeout. Hopefully it's just some of the wind getting knocked out of somebody out there. Definitely don't want to see anybody hurt. So we'll be right back here on the NetSN.
Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family. But the product from their farm when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest, to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
Alrighty, Athens all over Bullard, knowing that one there tonight, seeing that update. ARP is on top of West Russ there. It's just sort of your NetSN batter scoreboards going on right there. So nice to see McDaniel's leaving the field on his own power there. Good to see. Third down and about a 13 now here for the Hornets as they'll roll that clock now with 8.5 to go into this first half. Alrighty, so the big thing right here, Nero, is just for Shelbyville to win, and then don't be scoreboard watching, and hopefully Garrison can pull off the victory over there, but it's not going to be tough against a very tough Joaquin squad. Here's Lane trying to throw, and he's got a man out there in the middle, and a nice catch, but also another great hit there into the middle, and that looks like it was number 9. That was Scarborough there laying the wood. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, he caught it for a second, popped it out.
Yeah, that's incomplete. First incomplete pass of the afternoon here.
Knows me on the coverage. Bring out fourth down.
So 4th down and long for the Hornets. Now, this is where they got themselves a little bit of trouble last time. They had a high snap and got away from the punter. See if they can get that snap down here and not give up anything as they're deep in their own end here for the Hornets. And here comes the snap. Good snap. Going to get a hold of it this time and get the ball away. Little punt coming here to the near side. It's going to take a Hornet bounce. And get right up there to around the 50-yard line. So about a 38-yard line, 38-yard punt there for the Hornets. So we'll move it over here to Hemphill. We'll turn it over there, and it will be Shelbyville football. As the Hornets punt it away, and it'll be 8:11 left to go here. End of the half, Shelbyville will have it there, and they'll have it onto their own 40 on the, sorry, it'll be onto the Hemphill side of the 50, so it'll be at the 49-yard line of Hemphill. Here we go. Barnes with Harvey into the backfield. And going to send out a crazy formation type of play right there, and going to get a timeout here by Hemphill. They took the whole left side of the offensive line and moved them out there into receivers and put them on the line still. And Hemphill said, wait a minute. What are we going to do? We better call a timeout here, and I don't blame them. All right, we'll be right back here on NetSN.
Chef's Barbecue and Centers, open Tuesday through Friday, 10:30 to 5, and Saturdays, 10:30 to 2. Now, you can call in your order to Chef's Barbecue. You can come through the drive-thru or bring the family down for a nice family dining experience for barbecue so good.
No, we're not going to say that.
All right. Come on down to the center and enjoy some great barbecue at Chef's. How's that?
That's good, thank you.
Barbecue so good, make you want to slap your mama.
Boy, that's not on the script. I told you don't be saying that.
Alrighty, we're back here, and the Hornets now coming back in on the defense here. Now emptying the backfield. Spread formation for Barnes and the Dragons here on a 1st down and 10 after the punt. Barnes ready for the snap, checking out the defense. Now going to look to pass. Throw it out here. He's going to find John. John's going to get spun around there, and he might get it back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be complete.
So it is complete. And we get right back to the line of scrimmage there, so no gain on the play.
Hornets defense looks, they appear to get a little fired up. They're getting fired up.
So actually, maybe a lost one back to the 50-yard line. Yeah, that Hornet defense they haven't really had to be out there a whole lot here in this one because it's just been some quick plays here and some turnovers for the Dragons. Take care of business that way. Now they're going to hand off here to Harvey. Harvey going to follow his blockers. He's got a lot of room. Somebody trying to dig that ball out there, but Harvey doing a good job to keep a hold of it. He'll get close to the 40-yard line, down to about the 41. Pullman there for the stop, as well as Parks, down to the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 8. 3rd down and 2 now for Shelbyville. They move the ball out just outside the 40-yard line here for the Hemphill side of the ball. Of the field. And Barnes, once again, going to hand off to Harvey. Harvey taking around that left edge. And the sophomore getting a lot of action tonight, still on his feet, fighting for yardage. He'll take it above the 35-yard line down to about the 33. So Harvey with another good run. He'll pick up on the run down to the 33. He'll pick up 8 onto that play. No. Wow, Beckville up big. That one's over there. Beckville all over Ore City, 60-0, winning that one big. Another 1st down here for the Dragons on number 4 on of the evening. Barnes brings it to the line, going to hand off. Nope, going to throw it out here to the far side. Got his man over his head on the far side. Just a little too far out of Doggett's hands there. Only 1 of 4. On passing here for DJ, but the team's up 21-6. We get down to 6.5 to go, and he's actually got -1 on yards of passing, but he hasn't really had to pass the ball here.
Right.
All righty, so here we go as a 2nd down and 10 for the Dragons after that incomplete pass. Barnes with Harvey in the backfield to his right side. Now Barnes going to hold on himself, bring it over here to the near side. He's going to look to throw it. Going to drop it off, and he got his man there after the 20. Taking it down the sideline. And for the touchdown to DJ Barnes, number 11.
Hard to believe.
Going to throw it down there. Who do you get it down there for the touchdown?
Touchdown.
Center Doggett, that's who it was. I was trying to find out who that was down there on that far end. DJ throws it out there. Touchdown from DJ to Tanner Doggett. And that's another big score there for the Dragons. Sorry, folks, I missed it there. So that was a nice touchdown pass there for DJ Barnes. Get it out there to Tanner Doggett. So Doggett gets in on the action. Now they get a receiving touchdown on top of the 2 rushing and the – we're going to get a flag on the play there. The kick is blocked, but we're going to get a flag out there as offsides. It looked like that might have been. against the Hornets over there coming on that far edge, offsides. Pass for the touchdown, number 0. There we go. So 2 of 5 now for 33 yards and a touchdown now for DJ Barnes. Now we got some yardage going on out there. So Velasquez is going to come back out here, be ready for the kick. And a touchdown. Okay, there we go. Ready for the kick now here for the Dragons. As they now made a 27-8 ball game. Now trying to make it 28-8. And Velasquez up with the kick. And it is no good. Wide to the left side. And the PAT, no good. So Dragons will be up 27-8 with right at 6:20 left to go here into this first half. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
Alrighty. Back here ready for our Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. And they're talking about our Shelbyville girls volleyball team. Yep. And they're talking about that. And it'll be on the NFHS network.
You calling those?
I'll be there tomorrow to call that one.
Nice.
Yep. I'll be there to call that on the NFHS network for you, Shelbyville Dragon fans. And we'll have the link out there on our social media stuff, too, so you can all check it out. All right, so here we go with the kickoff. Shelby Savings Bank kickoff to Hemphill. Now trying to bring it back up here in the middle. And a nice return once again here for the Hornets. Are going to get some pretty good starting field position all the way up to the 35-yard line for Hemphill. 6:09 to go here in this first half. Farmer State Bank halftime coming up here for us, folks. So stick with us for that. We'll have some band performances. And we will also have a great interview with our Breakfast with the Linemen. And last week, our winner was Kason Lee. And after what he did out there, he's going to be one of them out there again tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
What a great job. And so we'll have that coming up for you at halftime as well.
Nice young man, too.
Great young man, he is. All right, so here we go. As Lane brings him back out. Nice to see McDaniel back out there. He kind of got the air knocked out of him, but he's okay. And he's back out there. He's going to take the handoff, and he'll take it over to the left side. And he puts his head down, and a nice job. Takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. Hard running by McDaniel.
You can hear that from here.
Yeah, and he picked up about now Smith. Well, they got another runner in there. That's number 5? Okay, that's one. All right, so up to the 44-yard line. That's 9.
Right shy on Smith, maybe?
I think so. I'm going to get the right number there. It's just McDaniel was 15, so saw the 5. Yeah, I think that's right. Number 5 back there is the running back for the Hornets. It is Smith. He's going to take the handoff, and he'll take it over to that far side. He's going to be met there by the Dragon defense. They'll stand him up there. They'll give him one up to the 45. But still going to be just a little bit short there to that first down yardage. As it'll be a 3rd down and about 1 here for Hemphill and the Hornets. Gavin McDonald, number 20, coming into the play here. Going to give Doggett a little bit of a break. That Ty Mosby a break, I should say. All right, here we go. Lane going to look to pass, throwing over to the far side. Got the man there, and he jumps up there and catches. Got enough for a first down. Going to be met there by the Dragons at the 50-yard line. Another good play here. And go up there and snagging that one out of there with another good reception. And that was back to number 19 once again. He's got a couple of Evan McFarland now. 19 gets another one for up to the 50-yard line there. That's another pass of about 5 yards. So 4-5 for 40 yards and another first down here for the Hornets. That's number 5 on the night for a Ray Jones first down here for Hemphill and the Hornets. Lane bringing it up here. He's got Smith in the backfield, and he's going to look to pass. Got to find the man. Oh, in and out of the hands. Looked like the receiver just turned his head to run right before he had the ball there, so it's an incomplete pass. So the pass incomplete. Only the second incomplete pass of the night there for Lane. Does have the 2 interceptions, though. Second down and 10. One of them was taken back for 6. 4:20 left to go till halftime. It is now 27 till 8. And the Hornets are going to put some points up because the Dragons will get the ball to start the second half. They're going to give it to Smith as he takes over the far side. And he had one of the Dragons falling from halfway along the alignment all the way around the corner. Smith takes it into Dragon territory down to the 48-yard line.
That was Mathis, John
on the stop. So down to the 48-yard line here for Hemphill. And going to come across there. And that may be a penalty there on the Dragons. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty there for the Dragons. All right. Against the Dragons. And it is. That'll take it down to the 43-yard line on the penalty. The first penalty of the night here by the Dragons. Only one penalty on both teams, which is really, really good. All righty. So that brings up a third down and about 3. Here's that clock continuing roll. Now get under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. So down to the 43-yard line. Third down and 3 here for Hemphill and the Hornets. As Lane brings him up, he's got Smith in the backfield. And Hornets looking to get some more points on the board here. As Smith trying to take it right into the middle. He gets down to about to the 41-yard line. He'll gain 2. Levy, just Duvon. Duhas. Otherwise, Duvon. There you go.
Duvon?
Yeah. His name's Gus Duvon. And you know the song Duhas?
Oh, yeah.
Duvon. Duhas, Duvon. I don't know if that works out. Anyway, having some fun with 4th down and short here for the Hemphill Hornets. And going to hand off right up to gut here. And Smith, he's going to be mad. And he might. I think they're going to give him just above the 40-yard line. Should be enough for a Ray Jones first down here. And that'll take it down to the 40-yard line for a first down. So first down and 10 here for the Hornets, down to the 39-yard line. And good job running the ball here by the Hornets. They're doing an incredible job here. Just got to make sure they hang on to the ball. Hand off once again, trying to get right up the gut here and still some room. And taking it up there, and he'll have close to a first down all the way up to the 30-yard line. That's number 11 on the run now. That's Coleman. And he'll take down there after about 9 as he takes it all the way up to the 31-yard line. So 8 yards there. 8 yards there by Coleman. It makes it a second down and 2 here for Hemphill. As they're continuing to drive here and just keeping the clock ticking. As we'll get down to 2.5 minutes to go here into the first half. And we'll definitely get some stuff here at halftime. See if we can't get some updated scores there from Garrison. Lane with Coleman in the backfield. Going to hand to Coleman once again. Coming up in the middle. He'll take it above the 30-yard line, but the Dragons hose the hole there. It's going to be close to a first down, up to the 29.
Oh, it's pretty close.
Reyes there onto the stop.
First down.
So first down and 10 here for the Hornets. Is another good run there right to get there by Coleman as he takes it in there and puts his head down and just keeps driving. He gets another first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. And I think that would be a big thing here for the Hornets here. If they could put some points up before the halftime. But we're going to get a timeout here by Hemphill. So we'll take one right along with them. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back here in NetSN as it's your Piney Woods Area Game of the Week on NetSN.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American
no, I couldn't possibly.
cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I need.
Father.
Ice cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they could all get something good. Dairy Queen.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week with Larry Pierce on the NetSN Network. Tonight, the Hemphill Hornets visit the Shelbyville Dragons with the district championship on the line, live from Shelbyville Dragons Stadium.
Back here now after the timeout. Hemphill with a first down and 10. And you're going to look to pass. Lane's going to throw it down on the far side. Going to throw it up there, and it's high. And it is it picked off by, it's knocked away. I thought maybe the Dragons might have got another interception over there, but it is incomplete pass.
It was a nice pass.
Yeah, that one got to look there just a little bit there. Trying to get it to McFarland there on that far side. But it'll be an incomplete pass here, and that'll bring up a second down and long.
Less than 2 minutes to go to the half.
All right, so that brings up a second down and 10 here for Hemphill and the Hornets. Is Lane bringing them back to the line? Coleman in the backfield. 1:49 to go here. Coleman going to take it. He's got a hole there in the middle, a big hole there. Nice job of that offensive line to open up that hole, but Coleman's going to be down as he goes across the 25-yard line down to the 24. He'll pick up 5. At the Dragons. He's got 4 carries for 24 yards so far here. That's a third down and about 4. Let's call it a long 4 here for the Hornets as Coleman steps in back behind Lane. Coleman going to try to take it right up the middle there, and he'll push his way close to the 21-yard line for a gain of 3. Matthews there onto the stop. Another good job there by Matthews. Get in there to plug it down. It's going to be a 4th down and about 2 as we get down to about a minute to go here into the half. And Hemphill looking to do something, knowing that Shelbyville will get the ball to start the second half. So a little pressure, going to dump it off. And a great job and a great tackle out there. Nice job by Gus Duvon. Duvon. So that's going to be a turnover on downs and a great job there by the Shelbyville defense. Is another good possession there. They had the ball for almost 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes there.
Yeah, they did.
For Hemphill, and that's another good drive. That's the second drive they've had on a long drive like that. It ends up in no points this time. It's just a turnover and downs. Earlier in the ball game, it was an interception. So Shelbyville will get it back here with 54 seconds to go till halftime, and they'll have it on their own 21-yard line here for the Shelbyville Dragons. Barnes going to bring them up. And he'll have a twin back set back there this time. Barnes rolling out here. Now comes it downfield. Got his man down there.
Stay up.
Stay on his feet. All the way down the field. That may be John Mathis. As I missed the pass there, fire folks trying to find it. But John Mathis all the way out there. It's an 80-yard, make that a 79-yard touchdown pass to John Mathis. And that is a second receiving touchdown by John Mathis here tonight. That one's the first one by John.
Yeah, he had to wait a little bit for that pass.
That one was up there, and Barnes found him, and he got wide open there in the middle of the field. And John was able to get underneath it there and take it for 79 yards for the touchdown. Wow.
He had to wait a little bit for it. Then he almost tripped, but he got in the end zone.
Nice job there by John and DJ Barnes. So that's going to run the score up down to 33 to 8:46. So 14 seconds off the clock there. On one play for the score here for the Dragons. They've now opened it up. 33-8. Going to go for the 2-point conversion. Harvey in the backfield. Now going to bring it from the right to the left side. Looking to roll over here. Now Barnes going to throw it down in the corner. Tipped away. Oh, it's caught there in the corner, but he's going to be out of bounds. Nice job there on the tip by Hemphill, but still trying to bring it in there. He did bring it in, but it is no good, though. And that is the way it's going to go here as the Dragons get the one play for 79 yards there, taking it down the score, and it is 79-yard touchdown from DJ Barnes to John Mathis. And John going to have his receiving touchdown here tonight as we get our score sheet right. And I tell you what, I just not have had a good night here on some of this stuff, and I apologize, folks. I'm going to get better at it, I promise. There we go. So DJ Barnes with his two touchdowns here throwing. And now Hunter Harvey's got 2 touchdowns. And we have 1 touchdown here for Tyler Doggett. And we got 1 touchdown there for John Mathis on the passing there. So it's a nice job by the Shelbyville Dragons. Take care of business here. And a 14-second play. 1 play there. Takes 14 seconds off the clock. They lead at 33-8 right before halftime here tonight. And the last time I looked, I got a delay on the Joaquin and Garrison game. They're saying it is delayed. So maybe they're seeing some weather over there.
It must be. I mean, why else would it be delayed?
Yeah, unless they got some lightning in that area over there. So we'll see if we can get the radar up over here and see if we can find out anything that's going on. See if when we can anticipate some of the rain coming through here in Shelbyville, that's going to roll over and it'll be taken there at the 25-yard line here by the Hornets. Right back up into the middle. And a good job there in coverage by Shelbyville. So Northern there with the stop. And, yeah, over there in Garrison, maybe getting a little bit of some of the heavier stuff. And right now, things are just kind of on the outskirts of Shelbyville right now from what I'm seeing here on the radar. So we'll see, kind of keeping on things there. But right now, they say that the game is being delayed over there in Garrison, between Joaquin and Garrison right now. So we'll see how that goes. They could call it tonight, but I don't even know if they can play tomorrow because we got some good rains anticipated tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Never can tell. So Lane going to throw it up here, and that gets tipped, and it's almost intercepted again on the other side as that one gets tipped up into the air here for Hemphill. 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10. So the Hornets trying to just, like I said, they've had 2 great drives here. They just have not been able to finish off the drives. And
the defense is playing pretty tough considering.
Yeah, I think that they've been playing really good on there. Just, they've had the 2 interceptions that didn't help them out there and then the blocked punt. But just the long drives that they haven't been able to finish off. And that is just.
Interception.
Interception once again over on the far side. And Lane's going to throw it out there. It's going to be picked off by the Dragons.
Was that Williams?
Gus Duvon, number 1 with the INT. That's the 3rd interception of the night here for the Hemphill Hornets. And that's going to turn it back over here to the Dragons. And so the Dragons are now onto the interception, the 3rd interception.
And here comes the rain.
And the rain's coming as the fans are scattering.
It's coming pretty good, too.
25 seconds left to go till halftime. And it is now 33-8, and the rain is steadily coming. So we're going to hand off here into the middle. And that's going to be backed up there to about to the 35-yard line, maybe the 33. Going to lose a couple there. So that's going to be a 2nd down.
I think the band is retreating.
I think you're probably right. It's some of the rain's coming down here, and it's coming down pretty good. So here's the handoff once again. Hunter Harvey turning the corner here, looking for a block downfield. Harvey finds one. He'll take it above the 20-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the half, as it will be a 33-8 ball game here until halftime. So the rains have arrived, just like we thought around halftime here tonight, as the umbrellas are up into the crowd, as you can see.
Coming down good.
And the teams are running off there to their respective corners. So we got our Farmers State Bank halftime coming up. I don't know how much of a performance of bands we're going to have here, but we're going to kind of check things out here and see what we got for the halftime coming up. So stick with us for just a few minutes, folks. And right now it's a big lead here from 33-8 for the Shelbyville Dragons here in this first half as the rains have started to come here on Friday night. And like I said, we were trying to keep up with what's going on there in Garrison, and the last we heard was there was a delay over there. So we'll just kind of see how things go and how things keep rolling up here as we roll along. Is this halftime? And see if they're going to get this clock started, but I don't know if we're going to see any bands, and it is coming down pretty solid right now. Coming up also at halftime on our Farmers State Bank halftime show, as we do have a great interview with Kason Lee. He was our lineman of the game last week, or a week or so ago.
Yes.
And so we're going to have him down there, have a great interview. We'll be back down there tomorrow, and we bring down these center linemen from Center Rough Riders and our linemen of the game. And usually we have from Shelbyville. But sometimes if we cover games in the other areas, but a lot of the teams, they work out on Saturdays and they're not able to get down there for the breakfast. But we're always welcome if we have that opportunity to bring them down. They're always welcome to be there for that. So right now we are at halftime, folks, and the rains are coming down pretty good. So I don't think that we're going to see any bands, but we'll keep you entertained here. We got some great break here. We'll take that. We'll come back. We'll give you some stats, some halftime stuff, and we'll have our great interview with Kaysen at our Breakfast with the Lineman. We'll get that one on the way as well. So stick with us, folks. It is our Farmers State Bank halftime show. Here we go.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here in our Farmers State Bank halftime, and let's go through our halftime drives here for us. The Hemphill Hornets had 7 drives, 2 interceptions, 1 turnover on downs, 1 touchdown, 1 block punt, and 2 punts on the afternoon here. And like I said, they had at least 2 really, really good drives there. One of them ended up in an interception, another one on a turnover of downs. But, I mean, they had the ball for well over 6 minutes on one and in about 5.5 minutes on another. So they'd done some really good things there. They were running the ball really well. But I think that the Dragons were able to kind of find a couple of their spots and shut it down a little bit. But, I mean, I still think that they were doing really good with those run plays, and they were moving the ball down the field. They just weren't able to finish them off. But they had 2 really, really good drives in there that they just weren't able to finish off there. And then the block punt, a little bit of a high snap there for the punter. Goes over his head a little bit. He tracks it down a little bit, tries to get rid of it, but it's blocked. And then Big Casey Lee takes it down to the 3-yard line. So another quick, easy score there for the Shelbyville Dragons after that. And then a couple punts on in the afternoon for him. But the 2 interceptions out there, I almost the third one, But the 2 interceptions out there by the quarterback, Lane, I thought he's been doing a really good job. But a couple of them, they just kind of got up there in the air. They kind of floated a little bit.
Yeah.
And, DJ was able to step in front of one of them and bring it back, for a long 75-yard return for the touchdown score out there. So nice job here by the Shelbyville Dragons. There's been a lot of it was just mostly defensive and special team stuff because their offense was only out there just a few plays until they really finally, it was really their, it was really like their third drive, really, when they really finally started having a hold more than just 1 or 2 plays out there.
Right.
So, for the Shelbyville Dragons, they had 6 drives. One of those was the end of the half. They had 1 punt, 4 touchdowns onto the evening. So that's kind of the way they've gone out there for the Shelbyville Dragons here so far. They've kind of pretty much put it out there against the Hemphill Hornets here tonight. But tell you what, Hornets, they look really good out there. They got a good, solid squad. They got some young men. They got some good size. They got a freshman quarterback out there. But a good running game out there too. But yeah, the freshman quarterback. But I mean, he started off really good. He was 4 for 4, out there, but then a couple of interceptions. So Lane, he can keep him short passed out there, keep him up. He'll keep those balls down just a little bit. I think he's going to be pretty good because he can complete some passes. We've seen him do it here tonight so far. For the Shelbyville Dragons going out here, what do we got? We got DJ Barnes. He is 3 of 6 for 123 yards. He's got the 2 touchdowns out there. Hunter Harvey is running the rock really well. He's got 6 carries for 46 yards. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns. And for the 3 receptions out there, it is John Mathis. He's got 2 of those, one of them for 79 yards and the touchdown. Big touchdown play here by John. And then also for Tanner Doggett, he had a 38-yard touchdown pass play earlier into the night as well. So a couple punts here by both these teams too. But the one thing is as well is I think there's been 1 penalty on both teams all night long.
Right.
So that's pretty good. You can't go wrong with that there. As we go over to the Hemphill Hornets, like I said, their running game was going really good. They got McDaniel pretty good, but it looked like he got the air knocked out of him, and he was helped out, but he got out there in his own power. So it's good to see he was ready to come back for that. You're okay. And so see if he can come back out there. But they've had a couple of different running backs going out there for him now. In Smith as well as Coleman after McDaniel went down. But McDaniel, 18 carries. I mean, they were just feeding it to him, and he was doing a really good job. He had a couple of big runs, and I think he got the rushing touchdown for him on a big run earlier. What was it, like 77? I can't remember how long that one was. I have it down here, 60-yarder. That's what it was.
Right.
So he's a nice job for 60 yards there, and he is up to 137 yards on the evening with 18 carries, so a nice job there. And like Lane, the quarterback, he is 4'8", 40 yards. He's got the 3 interceptions, though. And also, like I said, Coleman, he's got 5 carries for 27 yards, 4 carries there for Smith for 14 yards on the evening. And they got 7 or 8 first downs out there. I think 7 first downs, and it was only 5 first downs here for the Shelbyville Dragons, but they're still in the lead by a score of 33-8 here at halftime. It is our Farmers State Bank halftime show, so we'll take another break and we'll come right back and we'll get you ready for our Breakfast with the Lineman interview. That is on the way as well, so stay with us, folks, here on NetSN.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week with Larry Pierce on the NetSN Network. Tonight, the Hemphill Hornets visit the Shelbyville Dragons with the district championship on the line. Live from Shelbyville Dragons Stadium.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with a primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider recognized for their outstanding patient care innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those
Oh,
American
no, I couldn't possibly.
cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I need.
Father.
Ice cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they can all get something good. Dairy Queen.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond B Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond B Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenahawk in the center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond B Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
All right, folks, welcome back here. It is halftime, and just trying to check in here. And right now, it's still saying the Garrison and Joaquin game is still in a delay. And I went to the YouTube channel there where the Joaquin has the school feed, and it seems to be down right now. So they are probably in a weather delay over there for that ball game. So we got the second half of this one coming up here in just a bit. But right now, let's get to our halftime interview. And what we do here, folks, is we pick a lineman of the game every week. We started this a few weeks back. Pick a lineman of the game. Of the games that we do for the Center Rough Riders and whatever game we're doing here in the Piney Woods. And sometimes we, Shelbyville is really good about being able to get some of the young men over center as well. But sometimes, like Coach Barnes in San Augustine, Coach Bragg down there in West Sabine, and Joaquin, those guys, they're out there doing stuff on Saturday morning. So they're not able to really get there for that breakfast. So if they have the opportunity, though, we really appreciate them coming down there and having breakfast with us. But what we do is we get the linemen down there because, we love all of our, our running backs and our quarterbacks and everything. But sometimes the linemen just don't get some of the recognition that they really need and deserve. So we set up a really cool thing there with the Diamond B Cafe, and we bring the linemen down on Saturday morning. We'll be down there tomorrow morning. And by talking to my buddies there at the Center and the Rough Riders, they're talking about they're going to bring down 4 or 5 guys down there. So we may have 3 or 4 of them down there tomorrow morning as well here from Shelbyville. Because right now, Casey Lee, once again, especially what he's done out here already today, we've heard Jose Gonzalez, Sergio Reyes out there as well. And there's one other one that we want to say for sure. Let me make sure I get him out. Eli Matthews, number 72. He's also another young man. We've called his name a couple times out there tonight as well. So just some of those guys that we're going to see if we can get them down there. We're going to have some breakfast down and talk a little bit about some football. That is going to be tomorrow morning at the Diamond B Cafe. So let's get to our halftime interview here, brought to us by the good folks at the Farmer State Bank. And we have our breakfast with the lineman, and that is a Casey Lee from last week here on NetSN. All righty, folks. Welcome here to Breakfast with the Lineman this morning here from Diamond B Cafe. And this week's winner for us is Casey Lee once again for the Shelbyville Dragons. And with us, Coach Wager here of the defensive side there for the Dragons. And congratulations on being named our winner again here for the Lineman of the Week, Casey. And hard game last night, on Thursday night, I should say, and nobody wants to have a loss or anything like that. But, I guess I want to start off there with how well, the young quarterback came in there. And how long did you guys have to get Gavin ready and be ready for Gavin as he came in and played a great game the other night?
Well, he came in just a week before. And, as a freshman, that's a lot of pressure starting on varsity that week. And the coaches got him ready, but again, he's still young, and I don't know. It's just kind of hard.
Yeah, it's hard to do for a young guy to come in there like that too, because the speed of the game is a lot faster there, and they can come at you a lot quicker. And I think Gavin did a really good job. He started you guys off out there with some good plays, and then I think after a little while, the Joaquin kind of dialed it up a little bit, and kind of got him off of his places there. But, I thought, as an offensive lineman and you guys as a line, you guys did a really good job protecting him and helping out back there. So how did you think that you guys did, and how did Gavin do in your eyes for his first game there?
Well, I think we did pretty good. I mean, we just didn't like accomplish it all the way
right
how we thought we would. And I mean, we can always do better, and we need to do better. But I think we did pretty good all together. We were pretty good. We just let it down.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what in talking with Coach Wallace, he saying, getting that offense rolling out there, was a little hard because you're playing a good team there in Joaquin. They had a great offensive and defensive line out there too. So, but I think you guys, were able to get on some of those runs because they have a big running game. You were going to run into that there. So, I thought you guys did a good job on the defensive side. I saw you flying around out there making some great plays there, trying to at least hold Hardison up or Dahlin or whatever, making some good plays in the backfield. So, you guys did a good job disrupting what they do because it's a hard offense to make sure you stay home and play against, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I tell you, Joaquin, they dialed up really good against Shelbyville there, but I thought we had a good job of passing the ball, and you guys did really good up front blocking up there for some good running too. I thought that Ronnie was able to get some good runs out there. Sir. So how do you feel about your other guys out there? I know we talked about Reyes, and we also talked about Gonzalez and Sims. Those guys did really good out there the other night.
Yes, sir, they did. Well, Sergio, he's still young, but he's strong and he's fast, and he can do it if he just puts his mind to it and he executes it well. Then he'll be able to be even better.
Right. Yeah. So when you guys, I know you play both sides of the ball out there too, and that could be really hard there. And you guys switch out and help out each other whenever you possibly can. So do you guys maybe switch up a little bit to find some where you might be penetrating a little bit better on the defensive side, or is there some ways that you can find as you go through the game?
Well, I mean, when we switch, we just kind of, I don't know.
That might just be the position of the play called or whatever.
Yes,
there.
sir. I mean, we have our plays on both sides. Right. And puts us in the right spot.
Right. There you go. Well, and talking to Coach Wager there too, just a little bit. We were saying, how the Dragons, have some key injuries. You never wanted to say anything about that because you always got guys that can step up there. But some injuries there on the defensive side there for the Dragons, and hopefully getting some of those guys back here in the next couple of weeks. I mean, that'll really help out, especially, DJ being out, and, he's healing up from a shoulder injury there. But we think he's going to be okay and be ready to come back because big game against Hemphill coming up.
Yes, sir.
So what do you see from the Hemphill Hornets out there? Because they're down a little bit this year, but they're always a tough team, and, I mean, they always play really tough.
Yes, sir. Well, like you said, they are down right now, but it can always open surprises, so we got to stay locked in, stay focused, and be ready for them.
Right. Well, and too, because this is a very important game. You got to get a little bit of help out there because the district race is a little bit crazy, and I know you guys keep up with that too. And we were talking a little bit about all kinds of different scenarios can go on, but just handling business this week, that's really got to be what the whole team has got to be about, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. And so I tell you what, man, we're going to talk a little bit more to you here whenever we get some breakfast out here. But thanks for coming down again here and being part of it and doing a great job and being a good leader for your team out there. You can tell that you have the respect in the team. They understand, and you guys out there talk to each other and you have a good rapport together out there. And you can tell on the field because it translates to wins and translates to positive yardage. So they're doing a good job, man.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, let's talk to Coach Wager real quick here. And, Coach, like I said, Shelbyville Dragons got a tough opponent coming up here in Hemphill. Let's talk a little bit about the Joaquin game there. And Coach Wallace and you guys, had a good game plan. And, and like I said, talking a little bit there with Kaysen about Gavin. But what an incredible job the young man did. You just can't say enough about what he got thrown into it there. Not to say thrown into it, but, he was put into the position, and he did a really good job as a freshman quarterback.
Well, I mean, the quarterback position is obviously one of the hardest to play on the field, and especially as a freshman coming in, never taken a varsity snap before Thursday night. And, his first throw as a varsity player goes for about 70 for a touchdown. It was unbelievable. So, I mean, he played his tail off. We were proud of him. Still made some freshman mistakes that you expect from a young guy. But overall, I mean, we were very pleased with the way he played. Just didn't come out on top at the end.
Right. Well, I tell you, too, and talk about that first play there. I mean, it probably would have been a pass interference because they were all over Hunter trying to keep him out down there. But I tell you, that was a great play, and that gave him some good confidence. I think that carried him here on what he needed to do for the rest of that half.
Well, Hunter's kind of the guy this year, a lot like Dylan Parker last year, that, when in doubt, just close your eyes and throw it up to Hunter, and, he's going to go make a play. Right. So, I mean, sometimes he makes you look really, really good as a quarterback and as a staff. So, that kid's unbelievable.
Yeah, Hunter Harvey, you just can't say enough about that young man out there. Just love to watch him play. He's all over the place out there, too. Well, too, Coach, real quick, and kind of talking here for Wallace. Hopefully we'll talk to him on Monday at our coaches show. But, you know, that's a little bit about Hemphill. That, like I said, we touched on it there a second. They're a good football team. They're going to try to come out and try to be playoff spoiler. You know, here's what they're really going to be trying to do, and they're going to be bringing everything they got against the Dragons on Friday night.
There's no doubt. They've got size and they're athletic, and, you know, they're down a little bit from what they've been. But still, I mean, Hemphill's always a tough opponent anytime you're talking East Texas football. So, you know, we've got to get prepared, stay focused, and, you know, execute on Friday night.
There you go.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial and ag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm. The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week with Larry Pierce on the NetSN Network. Tonight, the Hemphill Hornets visit the Shelbyville Dragons with the district championship on the line, live from Shelbyville Dragons Stadium.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here. It is halftime. Still got a few minutes left to go here before the start of this one. Haven't seen the two teams come back out here yet. I don't know if we've got any kind of a delay or thing going on as of yet. We do know that there's a delay in the game over in Garrison, as Garrison and Joaquin, they had some lightning along that area over there. So we know that they've been in a little bit of a delay. It was 8-0. And from what we understand, it was a blocked punt by Garrison or by Joaquin. They took it back for the point, for the touchdown. Then they got the 2-point conversion to go up 8-0 in that ball game over there. Very important going on over there. This one is important too. So like I said, we still got a few minutes left to go, but haven't seen the teams come back out here yet. But the rain has kind of died down once again here in Shelbyville. But as I said, there was some lightning in the area and some other places. So I don't know if that's going to continue off here.
Yeah,
or
we
not.
saw some here
saw
too.
a little bit, but I don't know if
Not
that's going to
much.
be enough to, since the teams were out here, nothing was going on. If the referee's seen that, or if that's what's going to have to happen, I don't know.
It's just a flash.
Yeah, it was just
It was a camera flash.
Yeah, if it's anywhere within like the 30 miles or something like that, it has to be within a proximity of the stadium or something like that. They'll stop it for 30 minutes and they'll have a 30-minute delay. So we were trying to avoid that here, folks. But if we have something like that, then we'll just kind of like hang out, I guess. I don't know. We may have to stop and start again. We'll see how that comes out. We'll see how that comes together, but we'll have to see how we go with that. But right now it is a 33-8 here at halftime as Hemphill and Shelbyville find it out in Shelbyville night final regular season game. And let's go to our batter scoreboard. I know some of the games started earlier in the evening, so they were over so far here tonight. And some of those games from yesterday as we'll get on here with some. So we got Harleton and Elysian Fields are tied up at 21. Lovelady gets the win over Grapeland, barely 13-12. Overton beats Cushing 52-0, and it was West Hardin over Colemanville. They're going on right now. West Hardin trying to hold on to that number 4 spot there in that district we called yesterday with Sabine Pass as well as West Sabine over there. So seeing if Colemanville can get in there, but not looking out so far. Right now, boy, I tell you, my alma mater is going down. This last couple of weeks, they got beat 35-7 down there in Houston this week by Aldine Davis. But oh man, that's a tough one. All right, so let's move on here. But we got Lufkin. They're down there in Galveston. Ball taking on the Golden Tornado, and it's Lufkin up 28-21 right now. Athens beats Bullard 41-6 this evening. Longview on top of Royce City 14-0. As said, delayed there in Garrison 8-0 is that ball game right there. It is Texarkana, Texas High over Nacogdoches 44-7. And let's see, Mount Pleasant losing to Hollisville 26-7 right now. It is Longview Pine Tree up 35-7. And it is Marshall on top of Whitehorse 28-7 here tonight. That is a final there as well. That's your batter scoreboard on the scores and the things that we have so far. So right now, as both teams are coming down here with about 1:20 left on the clock, I don't know if we're going to have them back out here. But what do you got there to add to things here, Joe?
Well, we'd like to thank all the local Pontywood game sponsors. They include Haslam Tire Company backing the Joaquin Rams, First National Bank and Tenhaw backing the Tigers, the Dairy Queen and Center backing Shelbyville Dragons. Each of them are proud of their team and all the other championship caliber organizations throughout Shelby County and East Texas.
All righty, there you go. All right, and last night, too, had some NFL action going on there last night, and I think that, the Cincinnati Bengals lose to the Baltimore Ravens in that first game of the week there for the NFL. I know we got some college games going on tomorrow, and a bunch of that college football season is really heating up. I know a lot of folks are really looking forward to the annual Texas A&M game that wasn't annual for a while. It was didn't play each other for a long time, so now they're going to be picking that back up again. That's coming up around the Thanksgiving time. But the big thing coming up here, I want to remind everyone too, is tomorrow. Tomorrow, plan on being in Rusk tomorrow afternoon with the NFHS Network. We're going to be down there with the NFHS Network. With the volleyball playoffs. I'll be there on the call for the Lady Dragons taking on the Crossroads Bobcats. And, I think the Lady Dragons are going to want to take care of Crossroads. Crossroads, I think, was the ones that put them out there in the playoffs in softball last year, if I remember right.
How are they doing, the Lady Dragons?
The Lady Dragons doing really well, and it was an historic win for them. They've made the playoffs in their program history before, but this was the very first program history win for Coach Rupp and the Lady Dragons this past Tuesday over Evadale Lady Rebels, and they really deserved it. They went out there and they took care of the first set, and the Rebels were kind of back and forth, and it was tight. But the Lady Dragons were able to pull out a 2-point victory there into the second one, 29-27, and then they just took care of business in that third one and won it pretty convincingly.
Nice.
So a good job by the Lady Dragons. First ever playoff win in program history. They've got a tough team coming up tomorrow in Crossroads. They were the winner of their division, their district, just like the Lady Dragons were in theirs. So it's going to be a good one. If they can get through that one, and they'll play again next Tuesday, and I think that'll be the regional round. That's how it comes out. So we'll have to see how that comes about. But if they happen to lose, then we'll be ready for some girls basketball season coming up here before too long. And I want to say congratulations to the Lady Bears of Timpson. They made the playoffs as well. They lost to Latexo in the first round of it there, but good job by the Lady Bears. They were able to make it. And also we have the Beckville Lady Bearcats. They have made it around. And I think the Garrison Lady Bulldogs, they also won their round as well. So got a lot of Piney Woods teams there in the volleyball squads that are doing very good and have moved on into the playoff rounds here. So basically what I'm getting, that I'm understanding where we are now, is now that the teams haven't come back out and the clock has been down to 0. They must have saw that the Lightning a little while ago, so we may be under a little bit of a delay right here. So that may be where we are, folks, with this right now. So I tell you, we're going to just kind of take a break here for a moment and see if we can find for sure exactly where we're going to be running that. What is that? Find out exactly how long we're going to be on a delay, if we're going to have a delay at all, because we don't have there's another flash of it right there. and that could add another 30 minutes of time to it here. So we could be locked down here for another 30 minutes here waiting to see how this is going to come out. Right now it's already 9 o'clock in the evening, and so it could be a while before we get into this one. So that's kind of where we are right now, folks. So we're going to take us another break here, and we'll come back and see if we can find out some more information as we get ready. But like I said, the lightning in the area here. And before we go to break, let me see if we can check out our radar, see what's going on here with it. And a lot of stuff is to the west of the Shelbyville area. But right now, we're starting to see some of it. It's starting to creep in here from the backside of us.
Where are we at there? The red dot?
Yeah, the little dot right there. We're going to be starting to see some more of that rain coming through us here.
A little west of us, huh?
Yeah, so it's off to the western side a little bit, but it is moving from the south to the north at a pretty rapid pace. So we probably could see a little bit more, but we do have some lightning that has hit out here. So we're going to take a little break here, folks, and we'll be right back and see if we can find out what's going on here on Net SN.
Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family, but the product from their farm when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
JBA Financial Services brings you Coach Talk, and there's a reason for that. John Black knows that when you're preparing for an important game, you need a plan, and they'd like to be a part of the details, the X's and O's of that plan. He's put together a good team, a coaching staff that would help you and your family get where they want to go. At JBA Financial Services, they're working to secure your family's future.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected Best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank. Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here, and we're understanding that we did see some lightning flashing going on, so we are under a little bit of a lightning day. We're trying to find out exactly how long we're going to be waiting here. But
we were down to 3 minutes.
Yeah, we were down.
And then we saw more lightning.
Yeah, so then some more came through, and then just after they said that, then another one came through. But that's kind of where we are here right now. It's a 33-8 ball game.
Let folks know how that works. Like you just
basically, it kind of goes like this, folks. Is if you see lightning out in the area, it's close enough proximity to where the umpires or the referees think that it's within I believe it's like a 30-mile radius of us. They can see it. Maybe it's a 3-mile. I could be wrong. But as long as
Basically, if you can see it.
if you can see it, then you have to shut down for 30 minutes.
Right.
And if you get to the 29th minute and there's no lightning, but then the 29 and a half, boom, you're 30 minutes in.
Yep.
So they're asking everybody to clear the stands right now with the lightning delay and everything that's going on for a little bit. So we're inside the box here. So that's kind of where we are. We are in a lightning delay, and they're already cleaning out the stands out here. So we're going to be in a bit of a delay here, folks. So I tell you what we're going to do. I hate to just leave the stream up and running, but I mean,
what
it's
else
kind of where we get at here. And so I don't really want to shut it down, because if I shut it down, then I've got to build another one to bring it back. So right now we are in a delay. So we're going to just, there's another one. Just see it here. Hit one more time, just right there. So
got any good tunes on here?
No, I actually don't have any music on there at all. I guess I could hook up my phone to it or whatever. But yeah, folks, that's where we are right now. We're in a lightning delay, and it looks like some of the stuff is kind of coming through here, and I'm not for sure exactly how long it's going to be. Right now, we're clearing out the stands here, because they are the metal stands, asking all the people to clear the stands out and get close back to the cars and vehicles and stuff like that. So we are in a delay. So we'll take a delay here with it, folks, and we'll be back here. And if we get the opportunity to come back and bring it back to you, we will. But we could be at 33-8. We could be wrap it up and go home.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. But we'll hold off here for just a little bit, folks. I'm just going to put the mute back up there, and it's our Partywood picture. So if you come back and check with us here in about 30 minutes, and we'll see if we're up and running and ready to go for the game. We'll keep you updated along the line here, so stay with us, folks. Right now in a lightning delay here in Shelbyville, as well as over in Garrison for that big ball game going on over there, as we'll bring it to you here on NetSM. We'll be back.
Going on.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here, and we have just been told that the game has been called, and that will be it for this ball game and this broadcast. So they're going to call this ball game here, so that's going to do it for the game here tonight. But that's going to be a win here for the Shelbyville Dragons, 33-8. But the game has been called here tonight. So
congratulations, Shelbyville Dragons.
Congratulations to the Dragons.
I can live with that.
Yeah, there we go. So we're going to have to hurry up and pack it up and get up out of here. So we're going to call it there, folks. So have a great night. A game has been called. Shelbyville Dragons get the win. And with everybody out of here, we got to pack up ourselves and get up out of here. We got the lightning and stuff going on. So have a great night, everybody. Hope everyone has an awesome best day. We'll see you tomorrow in Rusk for volleyball playoffs for the Lady Dragons, and next week for football playoffs. We're out. Bye. Bye.
The proceeding was a presentation of Watlington, Shires, and Pierce Productions. We hope you have an awesome and blessed night. God bless America. God bless our troops. And God bless each and every one of you.